it would have to be like by the time we get done going, we'd have to be sold out again if we were to run it again. So let's open a few and see where we're at. Okay, a couple things I want to say. This is first of all, this is break number 5220. If you're new to us, replays are forever available on YouTube. They're there instantly and forever, and we ship all the cards tomorrow. Veteran base cards get randomly sent to you. We still send out the veteran base. The only one that matters in the veteran base is, of course, Stafford, since he's the NFL buyback. If you have the 9 spot for the Rams, you're going to get some Stafford cards that you get credit for at your local card shop, which is pretty cool.
Oh, he's going to start YouTube, Kobe, if he didn't already.
Yeah. I'm just going to move this over so I can get this centered.
If you forgot what spot you bought, I can check, but it'll be a few minutes. If you want to check your orders...
YouTube is going, by the way.
Check your orders, and you can see that faster than I can get to it, probably.
Yeah, give her a second. She's got to print out the list.
Yes, all hobby.
Yeah, this is Prism Hobby. This is Jumbo Chrome, and this is Delight Chrome. This is the 3 best products right now in the hobby. You can't get better than Prism Hobby, Delight, and Chrome. I'm going to start with a Jumbo Chrome, y'all. This is what we're here for. I know I'm going to do the full case of Prism, too, but let's start. Let's start with a Chrome. Good luck if you're in this break. I'm going to... Oh, sorry, you can't see me, y'all. My bad. You don't need to see me. Let me unstack the boxes here. Is that better? There we go. Here we go. Let's just go right to it. I'm gonna go a little slow at the beginning. I will explain. I will say every card on what spot it goes to with the numbered cards and stuff and the hits. And again, good luck. Everything gets shipped out tomorrow. This takes a while to sort tomorrow too, as you can imagine. All right, good luck again. There's veteran base in this. We'll get past that. We have Khalil Shakir, Ricky Williams. For instance, this Jackson Dart card is a base not numbered, but it does go to the number 6 Giant spot. Alec Pierce Refractor would go to the 4 spot for the Colts and so forth. Mike Green and Jacory. So that's how this works. Buizy, I was leaning over there, wasn't I? All right, we have our first. We have rookie autograph, Dylan Sampson for the Browns. 138 out of 199, so the number before the slash is an 8. So that goes to the 8 spot for the Browns. Kyle Hamilton, Tyler Warren for the 4. This Gibbs would go to the 0 Lions. Jordan Addison for the 3 Vikings. I'm just showing you some so you kind of understand on those. The dude, you have the 8 spot for the Browns. Let's go. First autograph, the dude.
He does.
Congrats. For your team. I need to figure out why. Let me get this camera fixed. I know I had it kind of wonky there for a minute. All right. We have George Kittle, BTJ, Gronk, Tim Patrick, Smith, and Dylan Gabriel. All right. We have Mike Green on that Prism Fractor with Ashton Ginty. So since this isn't numbered, it goes to the 2 spot for the Raiders. CeeDee Lamb, Porter, Gunnar Helm, and Brady Cook. The nice thing is every box tonight has at least 2 autographs in it. Adding Prism Hobby upped our autograph shots. All right, Noah with Chris Jones, Saquon Barkley for the 6th spot, Khalil Mack, Tate Ratledge, and Kelvin Banks. What's up, Dom?
Hey, Dom.
All right, we know these aren't numbered, so this goes to jersey. It is Chris Jones, 90. He's 95, so it goes to the 5 spot for the Chiefs. Nice Chris Jones. Kelsey goes to the 7 there with Yoshiva on the Silva. All right, Danny, you wanted the black finite on that? All right. She'll be able to help me load in a little bit so I can speed up a little bit here in a second. All right, here we go. We have a Buccaneers, Tristan Wirfs, numbered 11 out of 99. So the 1 is the number before the slash. 1 spot on the Buccaneers. Caleb Williams, JJ. Colston Loveland Refractor, which would go to the 4 spot for the Bears. With Kenneth Grant and Winston. Yeah, this is just the first box. First box of the break, just so y'all can all see how this works. As you saw Chrome last night, every case was a good case. Once we get into it. There's a Stafford buyback, so Rams number 9. Don't forget, this Stafford base are $20 credit at stores. Keenan Allen, Justin Jefferson, T.O., Rashid, Caleb, and a Mecca base for the 2. Tristan Wirfs is a big dude. All right, we have Brees Hall for the 0. Kirby Joseph, Lions 1. Drake May would go to the 0, not numbered there, with Dalton Schultz, Tyler Warren, and Jalen Royals. AJ, the Jackson Dart to 10 autograph, it's pretty close to it. All right, we have Jack Besh Refractor. Interesting pack here. Jack, has Justin Jack, Jalen Phillips, Nungai. We have Niners. Brandon Ayuk, 175 out of 199 for the 5-spot Niners. And we have a Matthew Golden for the 0. TJ Hawkinson, Brian Abdul, and Tyleek. Shout out Tyleek. It's hard to beat a not a 5 Brady, though.
Yeah.
Especially Patriots Brady. It's hard to beat that. All right, we have Green. Lions. It is Isaac Tesla. Nice. Numbered 17 out of 99 for the 7-spot Lions. Congrats on that.
Jeff.
With Omarion Hampton for the 8 Chargers. Fred Warner, Manungai for the 5. And Will Johnson on the base. Nice Tesla. Let's go, Jeff. His cards sell so well. Congrats on that. Should be one more autograph, I think. We'll see. We shall see. All right, we have Tesla again, not numbered on that neon pulse, so it goes to the 8, last of the jersey. On the 8, with a Roquan Smith, Deshaun Hand, Tet, little T-Mac on the 4 spot for the Panthers, Revel, and a Tesla again.
Sonny, I have it up now. I can, Sonny.
I mean, AJ, he was a beast last year. He just didn't get a lot of targets because of our receiving core, but he's a touchdown king.
Sonny, you have Packers 5, Chiefs 7, 49ers 5.
I need to retake this camera just a second.
Yeah.
The tape came totally off. Sorry, I just need to adjust that camera. All right.
Okay.
That was one box of that. I'm gonna do one box of Prism and kind of sneak around so you can see a little bit of each box, and then we'll just stick to one. Yeah, there might have been only one in that one. Yep. That one might have been shorted one. My guess is we'll see 3 in another. Typically in Tops, the cases all even out. So we'll probably see 3 in a different box.
Ah, Josh.
Nothing's ever guaranteed, of course. Prism Hobby Savage is back. Josh, we usually don't do well against them. All right, Will Johnson. Ooh, we have Purple Power. So this Shuck base goes to the 6. Purple Power, Trey Harris. That's Purple Ice, not Power. So that's number 223. So the 3 spot gets that Trey Harris. Nice. I love Prism as well, too. I miss doing Prism.
Yes, Jimmy.
Prism International is great, too. Can you reload that? I need you to load those for me. Thank you. I put this in instead of Prism International because of the autographs. All right, Emeka. We have Baker Mayfield, so that would go to 6. We have J.O.K. That J.O.K. is number 10 out of 180 for the 0 spot for the Browns. With a Terrell Bernard autograph. And that one is numbered 24 for the 4 spot for the Bills on that Bernard. And then the veteran base there.
STM.
What spot did you get of the Lions?
I'm looking.
This is the best 2 products, and we'll see. We're just getting going. We're going to hit monsters in this throughout the cases.
Corey, check your receipt. I don't see you with.
All right, Brock Bowers Refractor would go to the 9 on that. With a Brock Bowers Fractal, Hertz, and then the veteran base. Vincent, did you have that spot for the Bills? Congratulations. We just want a good case hit in this, right? All right, Pat Bryant, Buccaneers. We have Mike Evans, orange. That one is numbered 88 for the 8 spot for Buccaneers 8. Nice. Mike Evans for the 8. And then all the veteran base.
Dylan.
I'm not going to be able to put all these on the stand. It's about to get full up there once we really get into this stuff. I'm going to open one box of each, so we'll do a delight next just so you can see. All right, we have Carson Swessinger for the 9 spot and Colts with an Adonai Mitchell, A.D. Mitchell. That one is numbered 173, so the 3 spot Colts gets that A.D. Mitchell. And then all the Prism base. Yeah, Josh, again, this really the best way to get into this. Obviously, team breaks would be too much and player breaks don't make sense. All right, Will Howard, Seahawks, nice. Nick Emenwari. That one is numbered 46 out of 75 for the 6 spot Seahawks. Jackson Dart would go also to the 6 Giants with Patterson and the base.
Case over it has.
Cased over. I haven't ripped Prism Hobby in a while. We've done so much international because it was half the price. That ripping a case of Prism Hobbies, that's going to be a lot of fun.
What was it, Little Monsters?
All right, we have orange. Nice. Oh, I thought it was Hurts. I saw quarterback for a second. All right, Kyle McCord, Eagles. This one's number 2 out of 65 for the 2 spot, Eagles. Caleb Williams and the base. Sean, this one's going to take me an hour and a half to rip, so probably not much after. I'm just not going to list anything until we know how long for sure. All right, Randy White with Kyle Van Noy, Red Wave, numbered 100 out of 149, so it goes to the 0 spot on the Ravens. 0 Ravens gets that card.
The Mike Evans, what was that numbered?
That Mike Evans was numbered 88, so it goes to the 8 spot.
Nice, Little Monsters.
All right, we have our we have RPA or patch auto here. All right, we have green Vernon Davis. That Vernon Davis Niners is numbered 58 out of 75 for the 8 spot Niners. Ashton Genty and look at this Tyler Warren Prism RPA.
What?
Wow, that one is numbered 55 out of 99 for the 5 spot Colts. Kobe Chrome, nice hit. Tyler Warren Prism RPA is sick. Congrats, Kobe Chrome. And then all the veteran on the base. Let's go, Kobe Chrome.
Carp, I can make a note.
All right, Will Campbell. We have Lions. Sam Laporta, Blue Wave. That one is 25 out of 250 for the 5 spot on that Laporta. And then a Megatron. Nice Megatron there. We love Calvin. All right. Not numbered Megatron. Jose, she can check for you real quick. Yeah. All right. Laporta. All right, ZV Bear.
Yes, you do, Jose.
All right, we have Brad Johnson. That Brad Johnson is 72 for the 2 spot, Tampa Bay. And then nice, Malik Neighbors, Purple Power. Giants, 35 for the 5 spot Giants. Gets that nice. Malik Purple Power Fractal. Those are numbered to 49 on the Purple Powers. You know what? That might be the first Warren I've seen like that too. This is the first Prism box, second box of the break. Yo, there's a lot of boxes in this, so it's not a quick rip. We want to go slow at the beginning so you kind of all get it. All right, Pat Freiermuth Steelers is number 12, so it goes to the 2 spot for the Steelers. With a Mecca, of course, not numbered, goes to jersey on there, 9. So Mecca wears 9 on that. All right, so that's one Prism hobby. one jumbo. Now I'm gonna do one delight. Now after this, I think it's fun to save the rest of the delights for last.
Yes.
To do 5 delights in a row at the end is kind of crazy. Adam, did I say? All right, we have Team Camo. Good luck here. We have Charvarius, Russell Wilson, Browns. So these are not numbered, so it goes to the last number of the jersey. Jerome Ford, he is number 34, so that goes to the 4-spot Browns. I love those team camos. And then Bears autograph. Luther Burden, 67 out of 250 for the 7 spots on the Bears. Anna Judkins for the Browns. 19 out of 99 for the 9 spot on the Browns. These boxes crush it. All right, Eminwari, Joey Bosa, Aaron Jones, Vikings, 33 for Vikings number 3. Dak Prescott, 49, 9 for the Cowboys on that Dak Prescott. Tez Johnson is 126 out of 150, so this goes to the 6th spot for the Buccaneers with Stewart and Jalen Reed there.
Nice, Sean.
Once you see it, Sean, it makes sense, and it's really like we're not going to do breaks like this every night, but when you can put a monster amount of good product on the table, it's the only way that makes sense. Like instead of paying, like I saw a breaker that was charging what $10,000 plus for just Jackson Dart on a break like this. Like that just doesn't make sense to me for like what's fair for y'all. So we try to make it as fair as possible.
Yes, Mikey, I believe that was you. Mikey, yes, you had the 7-spot Bears.
C9, no birthday cake today. Really, we're going to probably celebrate my birthday on Sunday with the family. We here all day, and we're actually traveling tomorrow for a wedding for a couple days. Can I take the ticker off?
Sure, yes.
Since we're not running another one, there doesn't have to be questions. Ben, that's not even who I was dissing. Did he do that too? Isaac Tesla, Jan, Chris Olave. Chris Olave numbered 20 out of 200 for the 0 spot Saints. With a Vele, that one's not, or these are numbered, right? That one's the base, so that goes to his jersey number, which I believe he's 7, which would be 7 Broncos, and then the base.
That's right, Dylan, for sure. Pompey, it is the only break.
No, I've seen a lot. I've seen people on other platforms charge that much too. He's 13. Okay, Creighton. I don't sort the break, Creighton. I couldn't see it was wrinkled. All right, Kenneth Grant. There's a St. Brown on those pigskins. That one's numbered 81. For the 1-spot Lions, you get that St. Brown.
Nice.
I love those pigskins and all the base.
You know what? Sunny, who's in the chat, she bought lunch for everybody today.
Thank you, Sunny, for buying lunch for the office.
Are we at the share goal? I'll do a shop the stand giveaway.
Let's put St. Brown over here.
Thank you, C9. Or E-break, sorry.
He was for the 7 on that one? Okay. Ooh, these are nice. I love these. All right, we have JT. JT for the Colts. That is numbered 53 out of 60 for the 3-spot Colts. With Randy Moss. Saquon for the 6-spot Eagles there, and then the base, veteran base.
Shop the stand giveaway is going up. I know, Sonny. You got it. It was a cheap date.
That was a cheap one, Sonny. I think they picked Panda.
Yeah, Kobe made an executive decision.
I think he picked Panda for the office today. All right, Luther, Alfred, Jordan Addison, Fireworks. There's always one base pack per prism. Yeah, we'll do a big break, Dylan. We'll do a big break on Saturday. We'll do something similar. And other stuff too, like we normally do. All right, Debo. Jamie Sherwood, Jets is numbered 113, so that goes to the 3-spot for the Jets. And the base. All right, Dylan, yeah. Friday night, Noah and Kobe will be here doing Bowman basketball. All right, Colston, Riley, Lions, David Montgomery. These are clean. 14 out of 35 for the 4-spot Lions. Emeka, T-Mac, autograph for the Panthers, not numbered, so it goes to the 4 spot for the Panthers.
There we go.
Nice, T-Mac.
K. Walter.
Nice, K. Walter. Prism autograph. I gotta stop putting cards on the stand. I'm gonna run out of room for all the good cards that are coming.
No joke, Sonny.
The Lions hit really good in Chrome, and it's hitting already in Prism. We've hit 3 Lions already. All right, Jack Besh, Williams, Thornton, Phil Maffa, Cowboys for the 3 spot. It's number 223 for the 3. And all the base. Ooh, I love the ice here. Good luck. It's Bills. It is Dawson Knox, Bills. Numbered 53 out of 99 for the 3 spot Bills. I love that. Like this Mahomes will go to the 5 spot. Congrats, Bills. I love the blue ice and Prism is one of my favorites. I like them equally. I love opening cards, but I've collected a lot too. All right, we have Campbell for the Eagles, numbered 6 for the 6 spot Eagles.
Oh, good question, Bearded. So are we doing Mecca? We're 9.
Yeah, it goes the jersey number on that, Bearded, so it goes to 9. Whatever the jersey number on the card is. All right, Josh Hines Allen going to the 1 spot. Yeah, Mecca was a different number in Prism in his practice jerseys. All right, Kyle, Trevor, Buccaneers, Vita Vea, orange for the Buccaneers. Numbered 72 for the 2 spot Buccaneers.
Nice.
BTJ. Yeah, nice Buccaneers.
Okay, Adam.
I don't know, Adam. All right, purple Niners, Steve Spurrier. Purple ice. That one's numbered 104 for the 4 spot for the Niners. On that, Steve Spurrier. Yeah, the dude. Yep. I see that. Pistons up by 24. I figured the first game they played, they were just a little rusty. Y'all, this is what we're doing. There are still 7 jumbos, 5 delights, and we've barely touched Prism. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Prism left. Y'all, we've only opened 2 Prism hobbies. We're just getting going.
How you doing, Al?
I know, Savage. 10 Prism left. We're just getting going on this Prism. We want to see Black Finite or something. All right, we have Jake Ferguson, Cowboys, going 4 out of 230. So for Jake Ferguson for the 4 spot. Caleb Williams, not numbered. There's silver, goes to the 8 spot on that.
I just saw. Can't remember. Do you need to know your spot?
Who was KC 101? We don't think we've hit any 101s yet. Are you asking who bought the Kansas City spot 1? All right, speaking Kansas City, there's Isaiah Pacheco, 49 on the 9 spot for the Chiefs. We have Joe Burrow there in the base. Yeah, I'm not quite sure it didn't all come through. All right, we have Red Wave, Aiden Hutchinson, Red Wave, Lions, 40 out of 149. So Lions, 0 spot gets that card. Nice Hutch. It goes to his jersey number, which was 4 on that card, right? Or am I wrong on this? Yeah. No, it's not numbered. Tet's jersey number 4. You can see it in the shoulder there. So it goes to 4. Good luck on your blaster. All right, Stafford on this is buyback. It's only the tops. All right, Braylon Allen, Jets 0, St. Brown would go to the 4. The Lions, Red Wave. I'll show it in just a second. And if you miss anything, y'all, replays are forever available on YouTube. You can rewind us while we're live. All right, Joe Horn. We have Leonard Williams and an autograph of Gostkowski. So the Leonard Williams is for the 3 spot, the number before the slash. So Seahawks, Leonard Williams for the 3. Gostkowski is number 22. So it goes to the 2 spot for the Patriots on that autograph. And then the base. Now I can look at that in a minute. Joe, this was a hobby case of Prism, a hobby case of Topps Jumbos, and a hobby, and then a full case of Delight. It's a big break. So you can, depending on the team, we're the most fair priced out there. So again, I can't run another one tonight. I don't think we have time. Willis McGahee for the Bills, 172. The number before the slash is a 2, so that goes to the 2 spot for the Bills, and then all the base.
Okay, Permian, who do you have? Cowboys? I can look. Cowboys.
This Hutchinson was numbered 40. So the number before the slash is a 0, so it goes to the number, whoever had the Lions, a 0.
Cowboys,
all right, Perma.
0.
Oh, I see you, Joe. All right, Giants.
Hey, Joe.
Brian Burns. These are numbered to 60. Let's see what the number is. Numbered 22 for the 2 spot Giants. Nice Brian Burns. Megatron there. And the base. Veteran base, we're just shipping random. Some people I know don't want them. But all the inserts and all the rookie base and everything still get shipped out.
Rookie goes to jersey number, yes.
If it's not numbered.
If it's not numbered.
Vincent, if it's not numbered, the rookie goes to jersey number. All right, we got our first case hitting this. We have a snakeskin.
Okay.
Cowboys. So this will go to jersey number. It is Turpin for the Cowboys for the 9 spot.
9 Cowboys. Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. Congrats on that Prism snakeskin Turpin. All right, Emeka, and then the base. Snakeskins and Prism are short prints, but they're not numbered. And that goes to jersey number 9 Cowboys. Congrats on that. So much to open. Again, we got a good hour and a half still. So any dark cards that are numbered go to 6. We have Bills, Jim Kelly. This will be numbered to 30, and 35, and it is first on print. So 1 gets this.
Nice.
Congrats to the 1 spot Bills with that nice Jim Kelly. That's sick. We like Jim Kelly. It's the number before the slash, Rick. If you watch long enough, I think you'll get it. It's a lot of product on the table. Best way to do this break. It's the most fair way. Player breaks I don't love personally myself. Hard to spend a lot of money on that player like that. And it's a lot better way of getting into it. Cam Ward would go to the 1 spot. We have Browns. Quinshon Judkins, orange to 60. Let's see who gets it. It's the number before the slash. It goes to the first on print, so it goes to the 1 spot. Browns, 1 spot.
Post Maloney.
Nice Judkins, Post Maloney. Relic, that's a crazy. It's 70. Yeah, I see the 52. All right, nice Post Maloney. I knew I need to leave room on the stands there. It's gonna get crowded up there once we get through. We still, like I said, have 9 Prism Hobby to open still.
Yeah.
7 Topps Jumbos and 5 Breaker Delights. All right, we have Cooper DeJean Eagles for the 0 spot. So it's the number before the slash. It's 190 out of 200. So 0 spot for the Eagles. Congrats on that, Cooper DeJean. In the base, veteran base. Matty Ice, Noah, and Kobe are going to be running it only tomorrow night and also on Friday night. They're going to run. That's all they're going to run. All right, Dolphins. We have Minka Fitzpatrick, Dolphins, numbered 47, 7 spot for the Dolphins. Mahomes. Oh, look at this. Wow. Travis Hunter Blue Ice autograph.
What?
Let me load it up, and then
Okay.
let's flip it around and see who it goes to.
Let's see.
It goes to, it's 23 out of 99. If you can see it there. There it is. So it goes to the number 3 Jags.
Neil without a silent P.
Neil, congrats on that Travis Hunter Prism. That's a sick card. Nice, Neil. All right. Let's go. We got 9 more boxes here of Prism. Maybe I'll jump over to a jumbo after this one. Congrats, Neil. Let's hit a black finite or color blast.
And we are doing a Shop the Stand giveaway. Pink gift bag up on my shoulder.
All right, more ice in this. What is this? All right, we have DK. What do we have here? Buccaneers. Ooh, that's sick. Tez Johnson. All right, this Chimeri is 16 for the 6th spot for the Titans. And this Tez Johnson ice autograph is numbered. Where's the number at here? It is numbered 56 out of 99, 6th spot on the Buccaneers. Nice Buccaneers.
Yes, it's teams and then serial numbers, right?
Yeah, there's each team is split up into 10 spots. Everyone has, it gives, like, let's say you got one of the 10 spots on the Giants. So if we hit a Dart autograph, it gives all 10 spots a chance instead of one person paying a crazy amount for Jackson Dart or the Giants. All right, Kendre Miller Saints. It's a number before the slash. This was 148, so this goes to the 8th spot for the Saints. The Judkins was first on print, so for the 1 spot. And that was numbered to 60 on that Judkins. And again, if you ever miss anything of ours, we're live on YouTube too. You can rewind us while we're live or watch it later or watch the recap. All right, Trey McBride, Cardinals, numbered 9 out of 60, 65 or whatever it is. So that goes to the 9th spot for the Cardinals. Nice Trey McBride. Genty, Larry Fitzgerald, and all the base. Again, if it's not numbered like that, Genty goes to his jersey number, so the 2 spot will get that. No, Stompin'. We can't do randoms on here like that. That'd be cool if we could, though. Someday they'll let us do that. All right, Judkin. So it was a pick your spot, so you could go through and pick what you wanted.
Hey, Big Texan.
Priced accordingly.
Oh, Matt.
Let's go with Texan. What's up, Texan? All right, Ty, Colson Loveland, Will Campbell, Jalen Johnson, Bears, 135. So it goes to the number before the slash is a 5. So Bears 5 spot. Congrats on that.
Mecca.
What's up, Mecca?
How are you?
Mecca, you're the bestest.
You're the bestest.
All right, here we go. We have James Conner, Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner goes to the 3 spot for the Commanders. Nice Bobby Wagner. Yeah, Tony. All right, we have Eric Allen Eagles. This one's numbered to 60, 41. So again, number before the slash, that goes to the 1 spot for the Eagles. Josh Allen, Jalen Milroe autograph, and he does not, this is not numbered, so jersey number is that, what number is he, 5? So that goes for the 5 spot for the Seahawks on that Milroe. Nice.
You're welcome, Rural.
Is he number 6? I'm sorry, number 6. I don't sort the break, y'all. And I'm not a fan of the Seahawks.
But they won a Super Bowl.
No, I heard they won a Super Bowl, but I don't know if I believe it.
6th spot goes to Ian. Ian's happy about that.
Shout out Gino.
That's why I bought the spot, Ian said. Nice,
Let's
Ian.
go, Ian. All right, Emeka. This one will be numbered. Emeka rookie 54 for the 4 spot Buccaneers. Nice Emeka orange. Omarion Hampton, and then the base.
Chetty.
Gino. All right, nice. Congrats. 5 spot. Who had that?
Chetty.
Jetty, nice.
Okay.
Prism Mecca.
Giveaway is over. Soy, you won Shop the Stand.
All right, Mike Gesicki, Bengals. That goes to the 5 spot, number 105. Mike Gesicki for the 5. And the veteran base there. What's up, Michael? How are you doing tonight?
Hey, Michael.
I hope you're here in 2 hours to do Shop the Stand.
Yeah. There you are, Soy.
All right, what do we got going on here? We have Hunter Henry, and we have Trevor Lawrence. And then the base. You're welcome, Soy. Soy, at the end of the break, I can do that if you're good with that. We'll make sure you get a card off of the stand. But it's going to be a minute. All right. We have DK, Chamiri DK for the Titans. Numbered 119 for the 9-spot Titans. Tank Bigsby, for example, this one's not numbered, but it goes to his jersey, so it's 4 for the Jags.
Joe, yeah, we did 2 of these similar things yesterday.
Yeah, Joe, we did 2 of them.
It took 2 people 10 hours to do 2 breaks. So
well, it took them each 5 hours to do the break. So that Noah and Kobe actually did it. You can thank them tomorrow night.
Yes.
All right, Archie Manning, which goes with the Titans, 113. So 3-spot goes Titans, gets that Archie Manning. And then the base. All right, I'm going to go back and forth here, y'all. Let's open another jumbo. We still got 7 Topps Chrome Jumbos. We've only opened 1. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still have 8 more Prism Hobby. Plus 5 Breaker Delights. So. All right. Empty box here.
Okay, Brian, let's get it.
Well, yeah. Shout out Noah and Kobe and everyone helping with that. All right, we have Robert Spillane. So this Jackson Dart goes to the 6th spot, not numbered. Kittle, Justin Fields, Refractor for the 7th spot. Thank you, Tony. I got to refresh my chat. Did you have to refresh yours?
No, I have not.
Interesting. All right, we have Luther Burden. Luther Burden is, what number is Luther Burden? Is he 10, so that goes to the 0? Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, Lamar, Henry, JCM, Matthew Golden, 0, and Riley Leonard.
And Sal
Can you load
said,
that for me?
Sal said, happy birthday.
Thank you, Sal. I got to refresh the chat. Sorry, I can't see it. All right, we have Will Johnson. Nico Collins, purple, numbered 166 for the 6th spot. Texans with that Nico. With Christian Kirk, Dylan Gabriel, Refractor, Smith, and Dylan Gabriel again.
Hey, Mr. Ned, is that you?
Let's go, let's go. All right, so what do we have here? We have Panthers, T-Mac, numbered 138 for the 8th spot Panthers.
Hey.
With a Josh Allen silver pitcher variation. Let's go. That goes to the 7th spot Bills.
Nice, Bills.
That's a sick card. With Drake London, which would go to 5, Scatterboo, and Higgins. I'm sure this Josh Allen sells for a decent amount. I have no idea, but these silver variations are nice for the 7th spot. And then T-Mac again, Panthers 8th spot.
Panthers 8th spot, Compton, yes, I got you. And Panthers 8th spot was HD.
Okay, let me refresh my chat so I can actually see it. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
$100 on the Allen card.
That's crazy. See, I don't know for sure what it goes for, but yeah, I would think those are going. All right, we have Jalen Warren, T-Mac, Chuba, Tank Dell, Tate Ratledge, and Kelvin Banks. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
You know what, Sonny? They used their regular 8-foot table.
For what?
Thank you. How many tables to sort? They kind of stuck on their.
Yeah. We have Falcons. Drake London autograph 81 for the 1 spot.
What? Nice Falcons.
Falcons. And then a Jalen Waddle Dolphins 683 for the 3 spot Dolphins. Then we have Chase Brown, Justin Jefferson, Latu, Cam Ward 1 spot, and Curtis Rourke.
Yep, Josh, nice.
Nice Drake London autograph for the 1 spot Falcons. Congratulations on that.
1 spot Falcons, and Josh bought a bunch of the Falcons.
It goes to the 1 spot because the number before the slash was a 1. So all spots had a shot at that. All right, Ashton Genty, throwback silver, not numbered, but it goes to jersey, so it's 2. The 2 Raiders get that. With Kenneth Grant, Abdul Carter, and Tyleek. And the London was 1, yep. All right, we have Nate Wiggins for the 2 spot for the Ravens. With Joe, Lamar Jackson, Eric Revel, and Isaac Tesla.
Hi, Donnie. How are you?
What's up, Donnie? All right. Ooh. Gold Giants rookie autograph. Abdul Carter, though.
There we go.
4 out of 50 for the 4-spot Giants. Abdul Carter. With Turpin, Malik Neighbors for the 1, Brock Bowers, Hennigan, and Trey Harris.
4 Giants ballin'.
Ballin', let's go.
Hey, Derek, how are you?
4-spot Giants with a gold Abdul Carter.
Long day, Donnie. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, we got team camo here for the Colts. So it'll go to the jersey, last number of the jersey. Danny Dimes, Colts. 7-spot Colts gets that
there
card.
There you go.
Ooh, look at behind. Joe Burrow. That goes to the 9-spot Bengals on that neon pulse there with Brian, Brock, Nick Bosa, Travion, and Ashton Ginty. I love these team camos. Congrats,
yeah,
Colts.
So nice.
Colts number 7. Congrats on that.
Colts 7 is Jesse.
Let's go, Jesse. NAF, it takes almost 2 hours to rip this, NAF. That's why we're only doing 1 tonight. Typically, y'all, we would be able to do 2 of these in a night, but Mrs. and I have an early flight out tomorrow morning. But we are not missing any streams. We'll be back Saturday like normal, where we can run. We do a lot of entertainment breaks, too. I don't know what we're doing Saturday yet, but we can run something similar to this. I don't know if Prism will be in it, though. All right, Panthers. Chuba. That Chuba is numbered 158, so it goes to the 8th spot for the Panthers. Caleb Williams for the 8th. Tyler, Brashard Smith, Quinn Ewers, and there's a Dart base, which goes to 6 Giants. Neon Pulse are very nice. What's up, Houday? How are you doing?
Hey, Houday.
All right, Bears with the DJ Moore 58. So 8-spot Bears with that DJ Moore. Olave, Kelsey, Jordan, Brenton Strange, Ferguson, and Shamar Stewart. Well, that heated up pretty quick.
Yeah, it did.
And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Prism Hobby left. We have 6 Jumbos. And we have 5 Delights.
Crazy. Hey, Ballin.
All right, here we go. And again, we're not going to do it week. My thing is let's do this kind of break like once a week, twice a week. And we'll do our normal breaks the rest of the week. All right, we have Benford with a Bryce Young, nice Bryce Young, and a Nick and Mallory. All right, Bryce Young is 18 for the 8th spot. And Warry is, what jersey number is he on this? I'll have to look up in his practice what he was. But that would go to the jersey number on that. We'll have to look that up on Prism if he wore a different practice jersey. Is he 3 in that practice too? Okay. We'll double check, but that should be the 3 spot for Seattle. And then this Bryce Young again was for the 8 spot for the Panthers. Oh, that's the number you wanted, Gino. Yeah. All right. Travis Hunter, Malachi, Derrick Henry, purple. And that is numbered 6 out of 125 for the 6 spot Ravens. T-Mac, Aaron Jones, and then the veteran base. We still haven't seen, we've only seen a snakeskin out of this yet. We haven't seen like if there's a color blast or manga. Let's get a manga for someone.
Yes, let's do it.
All right. We have Alvin Kamara with the Kyle Van Noy Ravens, 120, 175, 5 spot for the Ravens. And that Van Noy. Orange with Trey McBride, Cardinals, 192. So it goes to the number before the slash again. So it's a 2 spot for the Cardinals. Tim Brown, which would be the 1 spot for the Raiders. And all the base.
Ooh, Tony.
Tony, if I could only have 1 card, it would specifically be a Calvin Johnson manga. But it doesn't mean I like him better. I just would like a Calvin Johnson. All right. We have Commanders with Debo on the blue ice. Commanders 96 for the 6 spot Commanders. Nice hit on that Debo. With a Jalen Milroe, another Jalen Milroe autograph. That spot has 2 now for the 6th there. 6 Seattle with 2 Milroe autographs.
Wow. Tommy, it was not. Yes, it was not.
Now, if there was a Barry Sanders Kaiju, that'd be a tough one. That'd be close. Maybe there will be someday.
Maybe someday.
All right, we have Tyler Warren and then the base pack here. No, Radiance, those neons are not, that was a neon pulse. Those neon pulses are not numbered. So it goes to jersey. All right, Amarian Hampton, Jordan Love, Packers, 105. So 5-spot Packers. Nice J Love. Montana for the 6-spot Niners. And then the base. Trying to take my time to a point. I usually rip a little faster.
It would go to the jersey number if it's not numbered.
Yeah. But I want you all to kind of get it. We did 2 of these last night. This one tonight. All right, we have Javonte Williams, Lamar. For sure, Lions fan. All right, we have Graham Mertz with a Nick Bosa Niners, 119 for the 9-spot for the Niners. Nice purple ice Bosa.
Yeah, so C9, case hits go to the jersey number unless it's numbered. So it says non-numbered case hits.
Correct. All non-numbered case hits go to the jersey. Yep. All right, Young Who, Purple Power, Falcons. That's 10 out of 49, so that's 0 spot for the Falcons. Gets that card. The number before the slash was a 0. Dr. Adam, what is your, if it happened to be your birthday today, Dr. Adam, what would you choose as your birthday dessert? All right, we have Trevor Etienne, and that one is numbered 145, 5-spot Panthers. Tyler Warren would be, Fireworks would be 4-spot Colts. Carbo ice cream.
See, okay, C9, that's what you have to figure out. Because C9.
It's the number on the card, C9.
But C9, we have, we called out a Mecca as 2-spot because he's 2, but in Prism, he's not.
He's 9, so yeah. It goes to the number on the jersey. All right, we have Chris Olave out of 149 for the 5-spot for the Saints.
So if there was a case hit, but I think he's saying if there's a case hit
for
Mecca,
it has to go to the number on the jersey. That's just that's the rules.
But what I'm saying is if there's a manga, I'm just trying.
Oh yeah, go.
Because we've called out.
I see what you're
in
saying.
The description because we did not know. I guess we'll see if there's an Mecca.
Yeah.
We'll,
because it's not necessarily the same practice jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Well, we'll have to look at that card when we see it.
Yeah.
We always do it the right way. You know that, C9. There's always going to be weirdness and breaks like this, but hopefully not. Hopefully it all works out. I hope we hit an Mecca manga. That would be awesome. All right, we have Audric, Michael Pittman, orange. That goes to it's 176, 6-spot Colts. And then Jarquez Hunter for the 5-spot Rams. Those are not numbered. There's going to be a good autograph or something in this with that Hunter. Yeah, Tony, exactly. I hope we have that problem. Let's figure out that problem. All right, Steve Spurrier again. This one is numbered 52 for the 2-spot Niners. With a Jared Verse, which would go to 8 there, and then all the base.
Your answer didn't come through, Dr. Adam.
I'm afraid of his answer, the way I worded that question. All right, Ken O'Brien, Hollywood Brown, Chiefs going to the 218, so it goes to the 8 spot for the Chiefs. Remember, these are the number before the slash. Not numbered, goes to the jersey number.
Okay, Gino. That's right.
Braylon Allen, Blue Wave, and that one is numbered 125 for the 5-spot Jets. This St. Brown, I love these. Not numbered, goes to the 4-spot for the Lions. That's right, D-Fry. Dr. Adam, I think the algorithm has gotten to know you. Ooh, I love these. But it's Graham Mertz. These are low numbered too. Graham Mertz numbered 16 out of 20 for the 6 spot for the Texans. with Colston Loveland Red Wave autograph, Bears, numbered 136 for the 6th spot for the Bears. Let's go, Bears.
Nice.
Who had the 6th spot? Bears.
6th spot Bears goes to
Figured there'd be a good autograph with that other one that wasn't so good.
TJB.
Nice PJB. Yeah. But wrong player, right, Lindsay? All right, a Mecca there, and then the base. Dr. Adam, the question of the day, if today was your birthday, what would you choose as your birthday dessert? All right, Maxwell Fairbairn, numbered 65 for the 5 spot on the Texans. The C-Love? Need C-Love and J-Love, right? All right, Jared versus Rams. 82 for the 2 spot for the Rams. Cheesecake, carrot cake, chocolate, German. I'm saying this the wrong. All right, we have Denzel Ward, Caleb Johnson, and all the base. The tongue twister. That was funny. That was a reference, Mrs. A throwback reference to the for you.
Yeah.
Ice cream from the vet.
Yeah.
All right, another base pack there. Ice cream cake is one of my top couple too, Jay Leonard. I love a good cookie cake too. All right, Curtis Rourke with the Archie Manning Titans number 123 3-spot Titans. Dr. Adam, it does. Can you say it in a different way? Can you spell it backwards? We might have something here, y'all. All right, we have JOK. Oh, it's a Silver Fireworks. Okay. JOK for the 9 spot for the Browns. And that Burrow Fireworks goes to the 9 spot for the Bengals. Chocolate cake. Nice. Let's go. Do you like chocolate frosting, chocolate cake? Or do you like a chocolate frosting vanilla cake? I'm going to open another jumbo. Just switch it up here. Because we still have a half a case of Prism Hobby. And obviously we still have all the jumbos. And then we have 5 delights still. Creme brulee. Frozen cake. Is that what you're saying, Little Monsters?
I never used to like creme brulee, but last couple times I've tried it.
Are we getting the at 500 lag spikes right now? Or who's lagging? Who's not? I'm not.
I'm not on my.
I'm not lagging on mine either.
This happened yesterday, but only a couple people were.
Yeah, only a couple people lagged. It's good. Yes and no, lagging. Yeah. So what that is, y'all, give it a second. TikTok doesn't like that we're not selling anything right now. And so they don't like us to be over 500 people in the room. There's a little hint about the algorithm. Yeah. And so when it gets up to 500 and we're not currently selling anything, they'll lag us down a little bit. And we just have to smile and bear it. So let me take my time. All right. We have Travarius Ward, Bajan, PS2, Malik Neighbors, Refractor for the 1.
Okay, Al.
No, seriously, isn't that crazy, Jose? They're like, nope, no one's buying here. Let's ship them other places.
Nice, Chris.
It's okay. All right, here we go. Neon Pulse, these are not numbered. J.C. Horn for the 8 spot for the Panthers with a Chris Boswell. Derrick Henry for the 2. Kirk Cousins, R.J. and Judkins. The Rogue, they do that to everyone. Obviously, algorithm wants you selling stuff, right? But we don't need to be doing that. We can just chill. All right, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen for the 7 spot. McPherson, Luther Burden, nice again for that 0 spot. No, that Burrow is not numbered. Nope. Elijah, there's a nice Drake May on that Prism throwback. These are not numbered, so this goes to the 0 spot for the Patriots. He's number 10. All right, nice little Drake May there for the 0 Patriots. Brandon, numbered cards go to the number before the slash. So I'll show you here once we hit one. If it's not numbered, it goes to the last number of the jersey. All right, here's some Butker. So it's a serial number break, team break. Every team was broken into 10 spots. So every serial number has got equal spots of hitting. All right, we have Mike Evans. Travion Henderson would go to 2 since it's not numbered. Josh Allen's not numbered, would go to 7. Lloyd. We'll have a pack here with like 3 in here. We did 2 of these last night. We only could do 1 tonight just due to us having to get out and we're leaving. We have to go out of town tomorrow. But Noah and Kobe will be back tomorrow night. We'll be back on Saturday like normal. I'd buy a Davis Mills card. Like, here you go. So, for instance, this Matthew Golden autograph is numbered 214. So, it's the number before the slash. And the number is 4-spot Packers. Nice. With an Andre Yoshivat, number 223, 3-spot for the Bengals, gets that card. Nice Matthew Golden spot there. Josh Allen, Xavier McKinney. Primo's on every morning at 7 a.m. Central. Except for Mondays. Next week's a little bit different. He'll be out of town again for a few days, starting on Sunday. But yes, tomorrow morning at 7 Central. Okay, we have a Shadow Etch, our first SSP here. It is George Kittle on the Shadow Etch Niners. He's number 85, so that goes to the 5-spot Niners. Nice hit there.
Sunny.
With a Michael Penix, 12 out of 99 for the 2-spot Falcons. Nice hit there, too. Walter Payton, Jelani Tavai, Princely, and Xavier Watts.
Hey, Lucas, how are ya?
Sonny, congratulations.
Nice, Sonny.
Rob, we hit a lot of Niners case hits last night, didn't we? A couple Tecmo Bowls. My guess is we'll get a Tecmo Bowl in this case, too. Anytime I see Shadow Box, usually you get 2. Well, you get 2 case hits, usually, then. All right. Nice Michael Penix for the 2-spot. I can't fit all this on the stand, y'all. So I'll put the good cards up front eventually. All right. Josh Allen, Drake May. We have Ty Felton in the base.
Sunny.
Jamie, a couple days ago, we hit that Jackson Dart Helix out of a regular hobby. Isn't that crazy? It's a good hit. All right, Jordan, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Wilson, Refractor for 4, Travion and Genty. We haven't seen an Ultraviolet in a minute here. We've had a lot of Tecmos and some Kaijus, too. All right, Panthers, T-Mac, Neon Pulse. These are not numbered, so it goes to the 4-spot Panthers. Jersey match there. All right, Williams, Ferguson, and Shamar Stewart. No, cased over. Those are 1 in 200,000 packs or something. All right. We still have a 6 Prism. We still have 5 Delight, more than half the case. And we still have 5 Delight and 5 Jumbos.
Yep. Ton more.
So that's still 16 boxes in the break. We're not halfway through the break yet. Almost. There's a lot left, y'all. We haven't seen the best of any of this yet. And we're still hitting some nice cards.
You're right. 555.
After this, it's 555.
Brian, that's funny.
I'm going to finish Prism right now, Sonny. We're going to go straight 5 in a row. Then we'll go Jumbos 5 in a row and Delight 5 in a row. All right, nice Megatron. And that one is numbered 84 for the 4-spot Lions on the Megatron. Derrick Henry. I was going to put Megatron on the stand, missus. He's got to go up on the stand here. It's Megatron.
Megatron.
No, I love that there's that many left. We're only running it once tonight. So last night, I will say, my left wrist, I think, was numb at one point. Ripping back to back like that. Disney Neon, Harrison, I think it's a beautiful product for the price. It's not like a high-end product or anything. Kyle Van Noy, the Honey Badger, numbered 118 for the 8-spot Saints. and a Terrence Ferguson autograph Rams for the 8 spot. These are not numbered, but it does go to the last of the jersey. Congratulations to the Rams. Harrison, I think we've gone through like 3 cases of that neon and breaks, and I've seen about 2 autographs per case and a bunch of number cards. All right, we have T-Mac, Will Campbell, Tony Dorsett on the Broncos, numbered 80. So that's for the 0 spot Broncos. Nice Tony Dorsett. Yeah, Bearded, that is such a good product.
Yes.
And also a product, Bearded, as you know, you can still hit a monster out of a blaster too. So
Yeah.
all right, we have Lad McConkey Chargers. And that one is numbered 53 for the 3 spot Chargers. 53 out of 65. Nice hit, Chargers. It is. It is. Tony Dorsett on the Broncos does not feel right, Kobe Chrome.
Wow. Sarah said, Samantha, got Travis Hunter checked out redemption. Should I sell redemption?
Samantha, I haven't
Or
seen many of
redeem.
those come out because it's autograph. Congrats. I don't
Wow.
know. Cam Ward 1 with a Tua. Dolphins 54. So Dolphins 4 spot with the Tua scope. Congratulations. I have not seen Travis Hunter or not many Tecmo autographs.
Card Shark, it was
Long.
long.
But it was good. They made it.
They did it.
All right, Dart for the 6. Jordan Gonzo. Mike Gesicki Bengals for the 3 spot. 33 for the 3 spot. I don't think it was a 1-on-1, Danny. For each break. It was about 5 to 6 for each break.
Yeah.
So Noah did 1 and Kobe did 1, and they had a little bit of help. All right, we have a Carl Pickens Bengals 5 spot for the Bengals 5. That Emeka goes to that jersey of 9 on that one. Prince, we went out and had the office. Sonny bought lunch for the office, and they picked Panda.
Yes.
All right, Trey Harris, Chargers for the 3 spot, 113 there. So Trey Harris, 3 Chargers. Tyler Shuck for the 6 Saints. Thank you again, Sonny. A lot less works. All right, we have Jahmyr Gibbs, Lions purple, 44. So Lions 4 spot, Gibbs purple. That's sick. Look at this. It is Tyler Shuck Red Wave.
Okay.
Let's load this card first and then see which Saint
Okay.
number gets this. Good luck on this, Saints.
Let me pull it
All
up.
6 spots.
I'm gonna pull up the Saints.
All 10 spots have a shot. It is number 133 for the 3 spot Saints.
3 spot Saints is Rob PMB.
Executive, we're only doing 1 tonight in total. We're not staying on long tonight. We have we're going out of town tomorrow morning on a very early flight, but we're not missing a stream. We'll still be back by Saturday. All right, nice. Mahomes, Chiefs. All numbers got a shot. No?
No, he meant have you only ripped
Oh, no. Chiefs, 11 for the 1 spot for the Chiefs. Congratulations for the Chiefs.
Nice.
St. Brown for the 4. Executive, no, we got 5 Prism left still, Executive.
Nick.
Congrats. 1 spot Chiefs with the Mahomes orange. Yes, it is handmade. It is. We'll celebrate another day, right? All right. We have Eric, Sean Taylor for the 1 spot there and the base. All right. Still got 5 more Prism. 5 more Prism. Nice box. Mahomes and Shuck autograph. Thank you, Case Over. Rogue, we're going to do something similar maybe Saturday. And then I think once a week we'll do a break like this. I will always try to keep the Topps Chrome Delights and Jumbos in it. And then I think I'll rotate the other one between Topps Chrome and Prism. You never know. Maybe I'll pick something else too.
Yeah.
But we'll keep the good tops in it as well for all of them. All right, Alfred Collins, Niners for the 2 spot. No, we had a good meal already today. It was a little hole in the wall Thai place that I love, and had some pad Thai and some good crab rangoons today. So I'm good. I'm good. I had my food for the day. Thank you. Devontae Smith, BTJ.
He has jumped around. He's opened a little bit of everything.
Mikey, if I put a case of Select in this too, I could do that, and it would lower the prices. Select is definitely cheaper than this. All right, Gerald Riggs, Falcons. That one's numbered 8 for the 8 spot Falcons. Saquon, this goes to the 6 spot since it's not numbered. The Shuck went to the 3, right? Yeah, Shuck was 133 for the 3 spot. I don't know that one.
Oh, bearded.
Nate Dogg, this is what it is. Select feels like it's better because it hits more often. But the cards in Prism comp way higher than Select. So yeah, I can get it feels better because it hits more often. All right, TJ Watt. Ooh, and a Joe Theismann autograph. That's nice. All right, TJ Watt for the 2 spot. And then this is not numbered, so this Commanders goes to the 7 spot. Jersey there. Congrats on that Theismann autograph for the Commandos.
Nice.
Executive, we only done a couple jumbos. We've only done a couple. I still got, I think, 5 jumbos left. We're bare. I mean, this is easily a 2-hour rip, Executive. So I think we still got a little ways to go. All right, Devontae Adams, 36 for the 6 spot Rams. 36 out of 65. Tim Brown again. We still haven't seen we've only seen a snakeskin out of Prism. So we're due Color Blast Manga, whatever. There's other cases you can hit too. I kind of want a manga.
Okay.
Don't we all? All right,
We all
Drake May Silver second years have done well. This goes to the 0 with a Spencer Rattler Saints, 132 for the 2 spot for the Saints. Here's that Drake May too. Bearded, man, I can't do the case of Absolute. All right, y'all, we got Color Blast. And I believe it's a duel. So
Okay.
it goes to the most expensive number player and whoever is on the duel. I think it's duel, but I don't know. But good luck. I'm going to put it. Okay. We're just going to go for it. No, it's not. It is a Jalen. No way. Jalen Milroe for the 6 spot Seattle.
What?
Are you kidding me?
That's an amazing
That spot also
spot.
got 2 autographs too. Ian is a Seahawks fan too.
Yes, you are.
Ian, you got 2 autographs and a rookie color blast. Ian,
Wow.
congratulations on that. Wow.
That's amazing.
I thought I saw a duel on there, but I didn't.
So, that was a sneaky... Oh, you don't want to know what Ian paid for that spot. $39.
$39 for that spot?
$39 spot.
All right. Ian, you're buying lunch tomorrow. All right, we have Chris Dishman, number 29 for the 9 spot for the Titans. And then we have a Tyler Algier autograph Falcons, 22 out of 75 for the 2 spot on the Falcons.
Wow.
All right, 2 spot Falcons. Got that one.
2 Falcons, yeah.
Algier. But he's not there anymore.
Okay.
Congratulations again, Ian. That's crazy. All right. Jadon Blue. We have Lenore. No, 8 spot for the Niners on that.
Kev, so much product left.
Bray, we're basically halfway through the break, Bray. The biggest hit's yet to come, even though there's a color blast on the table. All right, we have a Cam Miller Raiders for the 8 spot. That Drake May Fractal Silvers for the 0 spot. And the veteran base. Jason, I did watch some open today, and Primo opened some here today. And then Noah and Kobe will be doing it tomorrow. Packers, Charles Woodson. That's sick.
Nice.
Packers, that goes to the 9 spot, 29. So the Packers 9 gets that sick Woodson card. Yeah, we know, Tony. We know what's coming because we know what Topps Chrome cases produce. Craig, I think jumbos have hit just as well as delights, but yeah, delights are crazy. All right, JT with a Mike Rozier, that's Titans, 2-spot, and then we have a Malik Neighbors Ice, 13 out of 99 for the Giants, 3-spot on that blue ice. Giants 3.
Ian says his first case hit for him in a break.
Let's go, Ian, and it's your team, and it's a color blast.
That's amazing.
Y'all, we still got 4 Prism Hobby. We still got 5 Jumbos, and we still have 5 Delights. So 14 boxes to go.
No, Finest does not. They don't always have the same configuration, so I'm not.
Finest, I think, is just Hobby and maybe Delight.
Maybe Delight.
I don't think it comes out to the middle of May. All right, Vince. We have a Zach Bond numbered for the 9 Eagles with a Trey Amos green camo Commanders, 14. So 4-spot Commanders. You got that Trey Amos autograph.
See, you guys, when you said lag, I was not lagging on mine.
Did you guys see why we're lagging, right? Why some of you are lagging? We got close to 500 in the room. Since we're not selling anything, TikTok doesn't like we're not selling anything. So if I get close to 500, they'll lag me down because they want to send people to where people are paying for stuff, which I think is so stupid. All right, we have Derrick Henry out of 60, 4 out of 60 for the 4-spot. If you lag a lot, y'all, we're live streaming on YouTube too, and that is not lagging at all. So if you ever need to just go rewatch something or watch us there in case TikTok lags too much. All right, congrats. Ravens 4-spot. That's a sick Derrick Henry card.
Nice.
No, don't buy anything.
Maverick.
Don't do that. It's just crazy that they do that. All right, Cam Ward for the 1. CJ Stroud. Abdul Carter, Giants. 172 for the Giants 2-spot.
I see Wyatt.
Oh, we tell them all the time, see Wyatt. And they say, oh, we don't know. All right, Mikael Williams. 8-spot for the Niners. T-Mac on that silver throwback for the 4-spot for the Panthers. We should put like a bunch of stuff in there for like a penny.
A penny.
Typically, we would be doing more breaks. We're just not tonight. All right, this is the base pack. Sapphire of Chrome. I don't know when it's dropping. They haven't said anything about it. All right, Jalen Royals, Calvin Banks, Saints for the 8-spot for the Saints.
Singular penny sleeve.
That's right. For a penny with free shipping. Eli, these are the best way to do it. These breaks are incredible. We're just introducing it. They're very popular over on different platforms. All right, Devontae Smith for the Eagles. 32 for the 2-spot Eagles. That's a sick card. Nice. And a Travion Henderson autograph. Nice. 2-spot for the Patriots on that. Those are not numbered. Congrats on that, Travion Henderson.
Matt, there you go.
C. Wyatt, thank you. All right, nice. Travion Henderson for the 2-spot for the Patriots. And then this nice Devontae Smith for the 2-spot for the Eagles. Yeah, Pistons came back strong tonight, didn't they? All right, Dart for the 6. We have Kamani Vidal, Chargers. 8-spot for the Chargers, numbered 8 out of 49. And then the base. Eli, this was a team serial number break. I think I'm the only one that's ever really done these here. We had 2 last night, and we're only doing 1 tonight. And then just because we're going out of town, and then we'll be back on Saturday, our normal schedule. Cam Jordan, Saints, 140 on the print. So that goes to the Saints 0-spot. With Shedeur, silver. So that goes to the 2-spot for the Browns. Yeah, Eli. We did 2 of these yesterday. We're just trying to introduce this. What I don't like are those big player breaks where people are paying those crazy numbers for like the big players. This break actually, all 10 spots have a shot at dart, and it's nowhere near those prices. So it just makes it a little bit easier for some people to get big cards. All right, Jalen Walker numbered 205. So Falcons 5. For instance, those 3 Jalen Milrose were $39, and there's a color blast and 2 rookie autos. Last night we hit probably 2 $15,000 cards in the break. All right, we know one for sure. Who knows what the other one will be? Nice, Michael. That's cool. All right, Cam, Ellick, Jalen Johnson, Bears, 171 for the 1 spot for the Bears. Luther Burden and the base. There's still 3 more Prism Hobby. We still haven't. I'm just going to finish the Prism Hobby case. 3 more Prism Hobby, and then we'll do Chrome.
Jason, he did.
No, Vikings have hit some cards.
I don't know what he got.
Yeah, we didn't ask. We didn't ask Jason, but he did.
Yes, Creighton, nice. For sure, Brian.
All right. We have L'Jarius Sneed for the 1 spot for the Titans. 9 spot there for the Bengals on that fractal. Whatever happened to Wemby? Is he going to be out, or was his concussion okay? I never heard. Calvin there. I mean, I always think OKC, but I think OKC will win. But sometimes in the first series, people tied up at 1-1 a lot. All right, Trent McDuffie, Chiefs, 139. Yeah, 139 for the 9 spot Chiefs. Emmitt Smith for the 2 spot Cowboys.
Really, the dude.
Could be issues. I wondered. It looked bad. All right, Nico. Ricky Williams with a Mike Rozier autograph. Ricky Williams is number 100, so that's the 0 spot for the Ravens. And then Mike Rozier is number 30, so that's the 0 spot for the Titans. Nice Mike Rozier autograph. Wow, that's bad.
For sure, Bearded.
Yeah, we don't want to see that in the playoffs, or ever, but yeah, that's bad. Hopefully he's okay. He does mean a lot to the sport. I mean, he is just one of a kind. All right, we have DK with a Kate Otten Buccaneers, 99 for the 9 spot. And then the veteran base. Ronald, we are sending out random veteran base in this to everyone. A rookie base and all that gets sorted. Stafford Purple Power. Rams. What nice number? Rams. Number 16 for the 6 spot. Congrats, Rams. Nice. If you ever need base or donated or anything, just message us. We donate a lot of base to people and teachers and other things. All right, nice 6 spot Rams with that. Matthew Stafford. That's right, Matt. All right, we have Antonio Gibson, Patriots 4 spot, 124. All right, Lattimore and the base. Maybe we'll do a select hobby on Saturday with it. Ooh. It would lower the price.
Yeah.
I know Prism is king, but select would be fun too. Do a whole case of select, that'd be fun. Rashid, Caleb Johnson, Steelers for the 6 spot, 16 there. Nice Caleb Johnson.
That's right, C9.
Prism has a better ceiling by far, but I do understand. The Bills, we want to see a Josh Allen autograph out of Chrome, y'all. We still got all that Chrome left. Steelers, Ice, Pat Fryermuth, numbered 98 for the 8-spot Steelers, with a Shadur autograph for the 2-spot Browns.
Nice.
Let's go. Those are not Prism autograph Shadur, 2-spot Browns. Not numbered, so it goes to the last number of the jersey. Congrats on that for the Browns.
Stone Man.
I did not, the dude. The dude, I'm old school. I've always thought Chrome was king. All right, Quinshon Judkins, numbered 72 for the 2-spot. Wow, Browns 2-spot. With a nice Bills, Josh Allen.
Nice.
Fireworks to 99. Who gets it? It is numbered 99 out of 99, which could only go to the 9 spot.
That's right.
For the Bills. Nice Josh Allen blue ice.
Can Man.
The dude, we've had some darts grade well. And people have hit darts from us. Maybe it was a certain run of them or something. You know what that means, the dude? That means it makes the darts more valuable when they're clean. All right, Tony Dorsett again. Broncos 5 for the 5-spot Broncos. Cam Ward and the base. Well, that's the other percent. 20 a gem rate. That makes the PSA 10s worth more than.
It is e-break.
Matt, what are you saying? Panini is done with making NFL cards, correct? This Prism Hobby came out last year. Yeah, no, yeah, we're putting some great product in this break. Yeah, Panini cannot make football cards anymore. They might be able to do it unlicensed, but not for at least a year. All right, Cordell Stewart. There's a T-Law and a Donovan Jackson. Wow. All right, that T-Law is for the 6th spot on the Jags. And then Donovan Jackson, Purple Power Vikings, is also 26 for the 6th spot for the Vikings. And then all the base. Yeah, I wish they would have made Spectra and Obsidian before they were done. All right, we have Ray McLeod, Falcons for the 9 spot, 119, so it goes to the 9 spot. Huckleberry, it's a team serial number break. So it's the number before the slash. So if it's not numbered, it goes to their jersey, last of their jersey. So since that's not numbered, that goes to whoever has the Saints 6 spot. And then, like, look at this. Ollie Gordon for the Dolphins. So the number before the slash it's 71. So the number before the slash is a 1, if you can see it there. So that goes to the 1 spot for the Dolphins. And then this Travis Hunter is not numbered, so it goes to the 2 spot because he's number 12. And so forth and so on.
I know, Kobe. We've talked about before.
Sydney, I am saving the best for last. Prism Hobby is a sweat. We've already hit some really good. It's been a good case because we did get Color Blast, but we want to go see what else we can end with here. Nice T-Mac. That one is numbered 57, so it goes to the 7th spot for the Panthers. Nice rookie Prism T-Mac. Just the easiest way to get into a lot of product. We normally will just do team breaks. I think these are good to do a couple times a week. But it's just the best way to get into a lot of good product. All right, Bills Camo. Christian Benford Camo. This one is numbered 7 out of 15, so it goes to the 7 spot Bills. With Marv. Another Travion Henderson, so that's for the 2 spot. These aren't numbered, so he's 32. Travion Henderson, 2 Patriots, has two hits. 2.
Nice.
You got 2 of those now.
Wow, Jay.
12 game losing streak is crazy. All right, we have Jordan Brooks Dolphins for the 3 spot. That's numbered 173, so the number before the slash is a 3. Randy Moss, since it's not numbered, goes to the last number of his jerseys, so that goes to the 4. If that's how you're wondering how those work. And again, there was the 3 of the best products out there on the table. Prism Hobby case, Topps Chrome Jumbo case, Topps Chrome Delight case on the table. Still got all the tops to do. Lots of tops to go still. We just want to get through the Prism and then we'll go straight tops. That's crazy, Creighton. The highest paid MLB team losing 12 in a row. Wait till that baseball strike next year. All right, Joe Burrow fireworks. We got the base pack, or the lockout at least, or whatever it's going to be. Are the Dodgers way higher? Yeah. Well, still. They're one of the top probably 5 highest. All right, Mason Graham. There's a Will Howard for the Steelers, and that one is numbered 72. So that goes for the Steelers 2 spot. Nice Will Howard. We don't count the Dodgers. We heard they're not paying Shohei until 2034, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got Mojo in this. Let's go. All right, we have Chargers, Drew Brees, and that one is 11. So that goes to the 1 spot Chargers. Shooter, and then we have a Mojo, Chris Jones Mojo for the Chiefs, and that one goes to the 6 spot. 16 out of 25 Mojo Chris Jones.
Nice.
We love those. What's up, winning? All right, Chris Jones. Is that so he's not tempted to?
Yeah.
All right, we have Tyler Warren, Will, Cameron Kinchins, and ooh, nice back there too. Cameron Kinchins for the 8 spot for the Rams, and then we have Abdul Carter, Emergent Ice to 99 Giants. 99 out of 99 for the Giants 9 spot. There we go, Giants. We'll be sweating all those Dart autographs very soon. Yeah, Tony, maybe it was so they could afford other players. I don't know why they did it that way. Quad 9s. That's the second time we've had quad 9s. All right, Williams for the Niners for the 2 spot. 82 there, so it goes to the number before the slash with Lamar. All right, we have one more, and then we'll get into Topps Chrome Hobby. Lions fan. I know. I hope not. I don't know. Scooble's going to get paid a chunk somewhere, and I know the Tigers are probably not going to pay him, so. Creighton, we've seen a couple, but Creighton, the Broncos come out like crazy out of the Topps Chrome, so we'll get there. We've seen a few out of this. All right, we have Jared Goff Lions, number 248. So that is the 8 spot Lions. Congrats on that, Goff. Lions, a lot of Lions numbers have hit. I hope so, Danny. I don't know what the Giants will get. The draft, I haven't been keyed into the draft this year. I'm excited to. Actually, will we be able to watch it? We'll be at the rehearsal dinner tomorrow night, right?
What time's that?
The draft during the rehearsal dinner, I'm sure.
It's pretty cash, I think.
All right. Hint, hint. If any of you want to text me so I can leave, if anyone wants to give me alerts. All right, we have a Tyler Warren Prism Silver for the 4 spot with an Ed Reed 29 on the print. So that goes to the 9 spot Texans. Sonny, is that a yes? No neon tonight, Harrison. The neon is a personal box set if you want it shipped out to you. All right, Travis Kelce and Kyle McCord. All right, Kelce numbered 127 for the 7 spot for the Chiefs. And that Kyle McCord, what his number is Kyle McCord? I don't even know what number he is. Is he 15? I think he might be 15. We'll have to look that up. So I think that goes to the 5 spot for the Eagles. I know. It'll be on silent mode, Sonny. It'll be on silent mode. All right, we have Phil Maffa, 37. So that goes to the 7 spot Cowboys. Dart for the 6. Jaden Daniels, that goes to the 5 spot since it's not numbered for the Commanders.
Piney, how are you doing?
Piney. He's number 19. Okay. They'll look that up when they sort. All right, Brashard Smith, Chiefs, 63 for the 3 spot for the Chiefs. Let's see if this... I'm going to predict we have a gold in this or a gold vinyl in this box. This is the last box. I don't feel like we haven't seen any. Well, we got the color blast. A lot of blue ice. All right, Devontae Smith, Eagles, 135 for the 5-spot Eagles. Mahomes for the 5-spot Chiefs. A Cowboys gold vinyl. Colts with an Alec Pierce, 33 for the 3-spot Colts. See Wyatt, I think it just all depends on how the players perform. I don't think it goes down, no. Because if, let's say, CJ Stroud goes crazy, his rookie cards are with Panini. So it's all about player performance now. All right, we have Turpin. Adam Thielen, Panthers for the 9-spot. 219 for the 9-spot Panthers. All right, Sonny. Ooh, Fairbairn. I love these. Those are so low numbered. Texans is numbered 9 out of 20. 9-spot for the Texans. Another Tyler Shuck autograph.
Okay.
Saints. Congrats on that. Let's see who gets this one. That's the second Shuck in this case. All right. It is numbered 5 out of 75 for the 5-spot Saints.
Johnson family.
Let's go, Johnson family. We still got so much to go in this too.
Yes.
It's ended up being a good case, John. We want good. We want outstanding. This would be on that good plus case. Of course, what if there's a finite in these last 2 packs? Okay. How about a Jackson Dart Purple Ice? Now we upgraded the case a little bit.
Yes, we did.
Giants. All 10 spots have a shot at this.
I got it.
Good luck. And it is numbered 91 for the 1 spot. Giants 1 spot. Congratulations. Jared, let's go.
Nice, Jared.
Nice Dart Purple Ice there. That upgraded the case a little bit. We'll go from good to great. Now we want spectacular with last pack magic.
Oh, Jason said Tyler Matson is my son's good friend.
Let's go. I love that. All right, Stewart, Ernest Biner, and the base. All right, y'all. That was the Prism case. Okay, now we have 5 jumbos. This is where the fun starts too, and 5 delights. I'm gonna do the 5 delights last. So let's
10 more boxes, y'all.
Let's go 5 jumbos now. This is where ended up being a really good case because I had the 2 Shucks, the Dart. It had Color Blast Milrow, a couple Milrow autographs, a Colson Loveland autograph, a couple Travion Hendersons. That had that Purple Power Stafford. It had the Tyler Warren RPA. It was a good case.
Hey JP, how are you?
I love this kind of break here. All right, good luck everyone. We have Jags, Trevor Lawrence, which that goes to his jersey number since it is not a numbered card. And Trevor Lawrence, what's he, 16 or something? I don't know. I've never heard of that guy before. I know, he's 16. 6th spot for the Jags. He's okay. He's okay. All right. We have Nico Collins for the 2. That Drake May goes to 0. Emeka for 2. PS2 for 2. The 2s. Let's go, JP. How are you doing?
Nice.
What do we got here? We have a little out of the ordinary here. All right, we have Jackson. I like it. Weird is good. We have Matthew Stafford. This is a, $40 card for the buyback. So We'll get that loaded for you. Nice little Stafford. And you're about to get a bunch of Staffords now for that 9-spot Rams.
Okay. Name number 1, Mike L. Linebacker. Nice.
Let's go,
JP.
JP.
Congratulations.
All right, QB, y'all. Drake May, Neon Pulse, 0 spot for the Patriots. With Travis, Jaden Daniels, Waller, and the base. Sugar
Nice.
base goes to 2. All right. All right, another one of these. DeAndre Swift for the 4 spot for the Bears. That Josh Allen goes to 7. Bucky, another T-Law refractor for the 6 spot. I love that we're pinning a tumbler. We have to pin something, y'all, so TikTok doesn't make us lag here in a second. All right, we have Castro, Nate Wiggins. All right, Cooper DeJean, Herbie, Owens, JJ with Tyler Warren and Royals.
Oh, that's cool, JP.
Let's go, JP. Carolyn, they're such a good tumblers. All right, we have yellow Vikings, Ty Felton. That is number 206 for the 6 spot Vikings. This Ginty goes to the 2 spot. Jahmyr Gibbs, nice throwback silver, goes to the 0 spot for the Lions. Bobby Wagner would be for the 4 spot, and a Mecca for the 2 back there. Yeah, Bearded, we'll do more of these throughout the week, y'all. It'll probably not be till Saturday, most likely. I do like this style every once in a while. It can get in a lot of products. Jalen Hurts, Eagles, 146. So that goes to the 6 spot Eagles. With Rodgers, Justin Jefferson, Dawson Knox.
Priceless, Sleepins. Priceless.
Gauge all over the place. For instance, the person who hit that Milrow Color Blast and 2 autographs, it was a $39 spot. All right, Chargers, Trey Harris, gold autograph, 28 out of 50. So it's the number before the slash. So 8 spot Chargers get that card. With then Micah Parsons, Packers, 19. So it goes to the number 9 spot Packers. That's a sick Micah Parsons card. And then we have, and if it's not numbered, it goes to the last number of the jersey. So McCaffrey would go to 3, Stingley here would go to 4, and so forth, and so on. All right. We have Denzel Ward, Jaden Daniels, Scary Terry, Panay for the 8 Lions. We have Kirby Joseph, 1 spot Lions, Barron, Jack Sawyer, and Will Johnson. 4 more jumbos still. 9 more boxes. We haven't even, 5 delights in a row is going to be crazy.
The best way to do it. It is. How you doing, Carolyn?
I got an idea for Saturdays too, y'all. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be crazy. See if we can get that ready by Saturday with us traveling. All right. We have Panthers, Chuba, numbered, where's it at? 71 for the 1 spot Panthers. With Walter, Tyler Warren refractor, which goes to the 4 spot Colts, and the base.
Creighton. That would be spending.
That would be a little too expensive, Creighton.
Yikes.
There's 5 boxes left in this of it, but if we did a 5 case break of that, that would be crazy. All right, J.J. McCarthy for the 9 spot Vikings. Josh Allen. Peyton Manning, 8 spot for the Broncos. Danny Dimes goes to the 7 on that refractor, and then the base. Lions fan, it's every spot is equal. There could be a break where you get that spot could get 6 in a row. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just luck. Just like any time. All right, Puka, Jordan, Sanders. And we're barely in. I mean, we still got a lot to go.
Yeah, Rhino.
Rhino, we haven't even really gotten in. I mean, we're going to get K-Sit soon here. We have Campbell autograph 192 for the 2 spot Eagles. With Tyreek, J. Jeff, Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, refractor for the 2. Yeah, William, we're just doing the 1 break tonight. typically we would do 2 of these, but Mrs. and I have an early flight tomorrow morning. We're not missing any live streams. We'll be back like normal on Saturday. All right, Brock Bowers, Worthy, Jack, and we haven't even packed.
Accurate.
The dart up there is the Purple Ice Prism. All right, we have Ollie Gordon, Art Monk, ETN, Royals, Warren, and Royals.
Al, it keeps you on your toes, right?
All right, we have Giants, rookie. Cam Scadaboo, 72. So that goes to the 2-spot. Nice Scadaboo autograph for the 2-spot Giants.
Slim.
With Steve Avila, 44 for the 4-spot Rams. And then we have Jalen Hurts, and we have Kenneth Walker throwback number 260. So it goes to the 0 spot for the Seahawks with Jord and there. There we go, Wim. Wim last night hit the biggest card. He hit that dart out of 10 autograph last night. He's trying again, and he's got a scat so far.
Okay, Al, which spot do you have? I'm looking.
All right, Team Camo. They're not numbered, so it goes to Jersey. And it is the Bears, Team Camo. You got Bears ready? Okay.
Yep.
Luther Burden is nice for the 0 spot Bears. Congratulations. With Saquon, Warren, Bucky, Khalil, Gunnar Helm, and Brady Cook.
Mark.
Yeah, these are short printed. There's not a lot per player on these Team Camos. That's a nice hit. We hit a Burden, was it Luther last night too? We hit 2 of what? I heard there's only around 20 per player or something like that. All right, we have Caleb Johnson, Will Howard, and Alec. All right, we have Travis Hunter, Prism Fractor, so not numbered, goes to the 2-spot Jags. Jordan Love for the 0. Keon Coleman, a Mecca Refractor, so that goes for the 2-spot on the Buccaneers. The Brady was crazy last night. That Brady was up there. I don't know what the Brady will go for. It could be up there at 15 as well. Devin Achan autograph. All right, Dolphins. 85, so 5-spot Dolphins.
Nice.
Congrats on that. Waller, PS2. Kelsey, silver throwback for the 7-spot Chiefs. Roquan and Malachi. Yeah, can you believe that Brady was out of hobby? Tyson, there was a red 5 out of 5 Brady, and then a 6 out of 10 autograph Jackson Dart. All right, that was in last night's. Well, we did 2 last night. All right, Josh Downs, and that was in one of them. That both those came in one. Matthew Golden and Riley Leonard. All right, we still have 3 more jumbos, and then we'll get into the 5 delights. Oh, I understand that too, Tyson. They're just the values right now. I'm talking about the value of the card, but I would myself rather the Brady card as well. The Brady card you could kind of keep for a little while. The Dart you want to sell probably. All right, Aaron Jones, number 84 for the 4 spot for the Vikings. Malik, J. Jeff, Cam.
I'll post videos.
I think there's pictures on Insta.
There's pictures of the Brady, not Dart yet.
Okay. All right, Alec, Judkins. They're already shipped out. I mean, those we hit last night, we shipped them out today, overnighted them. Lions. Jared Goff autograph number 223 for the 3 spot.
3 spots.
Lions 3. McCaffrey, Tyler Warren, Lamar Jackson for the 8. AJ Shuck for the 6, and Donovan Edwards.
Harp.
I know a buyer. I know Dart. I mean, Dice Jared Goff there. Jeff, you did. We've hit a lot of numbers for the Lions. Ooh, we got, y'all, that's a super thickie. What is this? It is Will Howard. So Steelers. Wow. Orange, 16 out of 25. Where's the number right there
Wow.
for the number 6 spot on that Will Howard RPA player worn for the 6?
Jose.
Congrats on that, Jose.
Hey, Hippie, how you doing?
What's up, Hippie? All right, we have Thule, Brock Bowers, Chad Johnson, gold for the Bengals, 17, so it goes to the 7-spot Bengals. Bosa, Tez, and Landon Jackson. They're coming, Reno. They're coming. All right, we have Valdez, JJ, Kelsey, De'Ami Brown. Ooh, y'all, no way. Another negative 0.
Oh, okay.
Another Frozen Fractor. These are so hard to hit.
Yes.
And we've hit them in back-to-back nights. And y'all, it's the Bengals.
Okay, hold up.
Bengals. If this is Burrow, Shamar Stewart. And that is numbered -1 out of 0. So it goes to the 1 spot.
Ticker.
These are so hard to hit.
Nice.
Frozen Fractor, -1 out of 0 for the 1 spot. Bengals. Yeah, these are Frozen Fractors. Isn't that crazy? Wow. I can't believe we hit those back-to-back nights. We haven't
Yes.
seen one the whole time. Pat Bryant,
I know those
3
are hard
spot.
to hit. Tecmo are all boxes.
Yeah, you can hit Tecmo in any of the hobby stuff for case hits. Yep. All right, Brandon Aubrey, Justin Cam Ward for the 1, Stroud, Savion, and Luther Burden. No, they're numbered. It could be -1, -2, -3, -4, or -5 out of 0. All right, we have Billy, Peyton Manning, Justin, Harold Fannin, T-Mac, and Phil. We
Hey,
have
Victor.
Jordan Love, 10 jersey match there, 10 out of 99. So that goes to the Packers 0 spot with Roma Dunze, Fuaga, Stewart, and Nick Emenwari. That's a good question, Jeremy. That's a very good question. I don't know. Which negative number would be the best number? All right. We have Kool-Aid McKinstry, which would go to the 4 spot for the Saints. With Will Anderson, Scorton. I don't think so. That would be 6 spots then, right, C9? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, Nico, Travis Hunter, Ray Lewis for the 2, Bateman, Devin Neal. All right, Joe Burrow for the 9, Mark Andrews, RJ Harvey, again, refractor for the 3. All right. Let's go two more jumbos, and we still got the craziness of 5 delights in a row. Color Blast is Jalen Milroe. All right, good luck, KK. All right, Bucky Irving for the 7. We have Coker for the 8, Golden for the 0. You think this is case set box here? Well, pack odds box here. I guess we should call them. Bo Nix, T-Mac for the 4, ETN for the 1, Cam Ward for the 1.
The dude, that was hilarious.
I got you, the dude. All right, we have Malachi. I think the dude hit the first good card of the break.
Yeah.
And then been waiting ever since. All right, here we go. We got Colts. Tyler Warren, Colts, 189, which goes to the 9-spot Colts.
Nice Colts.
Latu, Cooper DeJean, Derrick Henry, 40 out of 250, 0-spot Ravens gets that card. With Cole Kmet, Scadaboo. Who had that? Colts?
D-Fry.
D-Fry.
Finally, huh?
Got his PC card there. Congrats, D-Fry. Nice Tyler Warren, 189 out of 275. But wait, there's more. They're exactly enough. Wait till you see these delights. All right, Omarion, Noah, Ashton Genty for the 2-spot Raiders refractor with Jack Best and Elijah. Man, Wild
gosh,
Boy.
Wild, yeah.
That's a good question. They do sign a lot. All right. We have it Taysom Hill for the 7 spot for the Saints. St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor would go to the 8 spot on that refractor. Loveland and Hunter for 4 and 2.
He the only.
Buccaneers autograph rookie. Emeka, numbered 15 out of 99 for the 5 spot. Buccaneers.
Jamie.
And then we have a Simmons for the Titans, numbered 74 for the 4 spot. Omarion Hampton, Scary Terry, Ruckert. Man, I love getting Emeka autographs. Congrats on that. That goes again 15 out of 99 for the 5 spot Buccaneers. All right, we have Russell Wilson, Puka, Chase Brown, Keon Coleman, and the base. He was okay, Nick. All right, Tom Brady. We have Campbell, Felton, and Williams.
How you doing, the only?
What's up, the only? All right. We have Colts. DJ Giddens, 162 for the 2-spot Colts. For the Jalen Hurts. Again, if it's not numbered, it goes to the jersey, last number, so that goes to the 1 spot. Sterling, Dexter Lawrence, Ollie, and Omarion Hampton.
Creighton, that's hilarious.
Creighton, I feel that. Every time I see that, I'm like, come on. All right, James Pierce, Bucky Irving for the 7, Woody Marks, Khalil, and Josh.
And Soy, we didn't forget about you. We have your shop to stand.
I forgot. All right, Deshaun Hand, numbered 58 for the 8-spot Chargers, with a Jaden Reed Packers, numbered 83 for the 3-spot Packers. All right, then we have Joe, PS2, Tyler Booker, Caden, and Mason Taylor. You're welcome, Soy. Even though I didn't remember, but I would have. All right, we got one more jumbo, and then we have the rest of the delights, and there's 5 of them. We opened 1 delight only so far. Where's our red to 5 or something, right? All right, George, Cam Ward, Ginty, Nate Wiggins. That purple dart, I think went, let me look again, Wim. All right, Commanders, Trey Amos, 60 out of 150. So it goes to the 0-spot Commanders. With a Tyrone Tracy, Giants, numbered 148 for the 8-spot Giants. Bajan, Mark Andrews.
The dart went to the 1 spot.
No,
It was
dart.
Jared.
Oh yeah, dart went to the 1 spot. Wim, it's 91 out of 225.
Yes, Wim.
Wim, that Scadaboo was yours. The autograph, yes. Ooh, oh come on, I love these. Jaden Daniels on that orange topography, whatever it is. I always got topographical. I don't know.
Topographical.
It is 15 out of 25 for the 5-spot Commanders.
Nice.
Congrats
Larry.
on that. That's a sick card. Congrats on that. 5-spot Commanders. We have Scary Terry, Bo Nix, Tyrone Tracy. I'll show that Megatron again in a little bit. Give me a second. All right, we have Micah Parsons, Taysom Hill, Caden Prather. No, it's not. It's orange to 25 on that Jaden Daniels. Nice. Tyler Shuck, which goes to the 6th spot on that at Neon. Not numbered on those, but nice Tyler Shuck. I know these are do a decent little amount on the right players. This case, we'll see if they put 2 again. There's no case sits and tops are different. They're super short prints. You could get 1, 3, or 0 in the case. We did have an etch in this one so far. Colts again. Latu, numbered 113 for the 3-spot Colts. Barry for the 0. Mike Green, Sebastian, and Will Campbell.
Topography.
Topography. Yeah, topography. Topography.
Just easy. Topography.
It's just that easy. All right, JT, Ray Lewis, Tracy, Denzel Burke.
Jose.
Does it say it on the back?
Jose, you're asking the wrong guy. You need to ask the dude in here. Is Will Howard good enough to start?
Jose, I'm not the biggest Will Howard fan.
You're asking the wrong guy.
All right, Castro autograph for the Steelers, 259 for the 9-spot Steelers. We have Michael Penix. We have nice, little all chrome Lamar, 23 out of 199 for the 3-spot Ravens. Nice Lamar there, that's sick. Look at Will.
The dude up there says maybe.
All right, Christian McCaffrey, Brock Bowers, Brady, Brees, Jack Besh, and Elijah Arroyo.
Breaking ribs.
I think they're going to go offensive linemen. All right, we have Zay Flowers for the 4 spot for the Ravens. With Brock Bowers, St. Brown for the 4 spot for the Lions. Zay, Tyler, and Tootin. I agree with that, Creighton. All right, Chiefs. Rashee Rice, 129 for the 9 spot. And a Montez Sweat Bears, 156 for the 6 spot Bears. Lamar, Henry, Ty. I know, Brando. Isn't that crazy?
Piney, I will always call you Piney. I will not use your government name.
Yeah, that was a good Prism case back there, yep. All right, we have a Eric Dickerson, 87 out of 275 for the 7 spot for the Rams. Bijan, Mason, Colston, and Travis Hunter. All right. The fun begins. We got 5 of these to go. Breaker's Delight.
This was a 3-case break. Prism Hobby, a Chrome Delight, and Chrome Jumbo. So
Yep.
all hobby, but it was mixed.
The 3 biggest products in the hobby right now. Prism, Topps Chrome Jumbos, Topps Chrome Delight, Prism Hobby. All right, every one of these, y'all, good luck. We know what these can do.
Yep.
Every single one of these provide a lot of hits. All right, Puka Silver, Brandon Ayuk, Quinnen Williams for the 2. And then we have, I think we have a out of 2 coming up. Giants, rookie, Jackson Dart for the 2 spot.
What?
92. Is that Wim?
That's Wim.
Wim, you hit another dart? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Wim, back-to-back nights. Y'all, look at this. Cowboys, George Pickens, first on print out of 2.
What?
Executive.
I don't know. Does he have that spot?
First on print out of 2. I think he does. For the 1 spot. Where's executive at? There we go. All right, Walter Nolan. We have Malik Neighbors, Texans, Christian Kirk, 73 for the 3 spot. Niners, Christian McCaffrey, 79 for the 9 spot. Bills, James Cook, 57 for the 7 spot. Then we have Judkins for the 0 and Pat Bryant for the 3.
Wow.
Wim hit that huge dart last night too. Congrats, Wim.
Nice Wim.
And congrats, executive. So this is the tie-dye, geometric tie-dye out of 2, first on print out of 2 for the 1 spot for the Cowboys, George Pickens.
That was out of 2, you said?
Yeah, those
That's
tie-dyes
crazy.
are out of 2. Hey, we got 4 more of those boxes. Thank you, Turbo Weezy.
Hey!
We saved these for last, y'all. The fireworks, the grand finale here for last. All right, we have Redemption. So Redemption, again, if it doesn't say 101, goes to the jersey number. All right, we have Chuba, Chase, Sauce Gardner, Lions, Tesla, not numbered, goes to the jersey. What is this Redemption going to be? I'm going to put it on the back. That Redemption could be big. So Tesla goes to the 8 spot. Neil, De'Ami Brown, Darren Waller for the 170 for the 0 spot Dolphins. Shamar Stewart, gold, 15 out of 50 for the 5 spot Bengals. Brian Thomas Jr., orange, 19 out of 25, 9 spot Jags. With Thornton, Brashard Smith, and then Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle. And that goes to, what's Jalen Waddle's jersey number on the Dolphins? That's red Jalen Waddle, by the way. I thought that was going to be a red dart. There's no way they were putting red dart in there. Dolphins, was he 17? So it goes to, yeah, he was 17. So that goes to the 7.
Patrick!
I was hoping if that would have been a dart, that would have been a nuts card. Here, you want to put a post-it note on that? I know Noah and Kobe know that already, but Cupcake, we priced it accordingly, Cupcake. But thank you for pointing that out. Now I gotta explain it. All right, here we go. We have Kyle Hamilton. Look at this, a Mecca pitcher variation, 32 for the 2 spot Buccaneers.
Wow. 2 spot. Okay, Buccaneers.
Broncos. R.J. Harvey, not numbered. He's 13. What number is R.J. Harvey? Is he 2 or he's 12? He's 12, I think. He's 12. 2 spot Broncos. Thank you all. My brain is my brain is everywhere. Jets with the Garrett Wilson Jets. The 0 spot for the Jets.
There we go.
That's crazy. Here's throwback, y'all. Orange to 25. Malik Neighbors, Giants, and that one is numbered 11 out of 25 for the 1 spot. It's up there.
Nice.
The 11, if you can see it, but it's right there. 11 out of 25. All right, Shamar, Cam, and then we have Jags to 10. Travis Hunter.
What?
First on print out of 10 for the 1 spot.
This is amazing. These are the best.
Lane Johnson, 24 for the 4 spot. Jahmyr Gibbs, 66 for the 6 spot. And hey, a little Jackson Dart $200 card for the 6 spot on the Giants and a Terrence Ferguson. Okay.
Okay, y'all.
Those boxes, Tuffy, should be under 3,000. Most breakers I see are selling them for 3,500 to 4,000. But yes, they're going for a lot of money.
Was the Mecca numbered?
Yeah, it was 32 for the 2 spots.
So, yeah, still goes to the 2 spot.
Yeah, the Mecca was 32.
That's right, Creighton.
A Mecca was 32 for the 2 spot. What a box, because it had also a really nice Garrett Wilson. The Jets were the cheapest in this. And that goes to the 0 spot for the Jets. And then the Giants 1 spot got that Malik Neighbors. And y'all, there's still 2 more boxes of that. There's still 2 more boxes of that product.
Whisper it.
Whisper it. Okay, here we go. The dude. 7 out of 10. All right. Christine, I'm seeing these boxes over $3,000 a box. Well over. All right, here we go. We have TJ Watt, David Njoku, Bears, Orange to 25. Wow.
Wow.
Caleb Williams, numbered 5 out of 25 for the 5-spot Bears. Topography there. 5-spot Bears to 25.
Nate.
Cowboys, Phil Maffa, autograph 4, 234 for the 4-spot. For the Cowboys, 4.
Fred.
Dolphins, Devin Achan, 15 out of 50 for the 5-spot Dolphins. With Porter, Tommy Tremble. Here's our red to 5. Red to 5 Panthers. All right, Panthers. If you have the Panthers 1 through 5, good luck. Rookie, Princely. That Princely is numbered first on print out of 5 for the 1-spot Panthers. Jets with an Alan Lazard, 39 out of 50 for the 9. Jets, Justin Fields, 2 out of 75 for the 2. And then we have Winston and Tate Ratledge. All right, what a Caleb Williams card.
Wow. Al is all stressed every time he sees a Panthers card. Sorry, Al.
All right. We got one box to
Wow.
go. Again, if you're new to us, all these cards get shipped out tomorrow. You get random veteran base, but all the rookie bases and inserts get sorted.
Yep.
By the jersey number and all that are not numbered. And replays, if you ever need to go rewatch this, replays are on YouTube forever, instantly. Typically, Mrs. and I would list another break, and we would have done 2 of these tonight. We just have, tonight's a little bit different for us. We got to head out. But we'll be back to our normally scheduled Saturday night stream. We're going to do something similar with the Great Tops product and something else. I'm excited for the something else. UT rips, yeah. Falcons hit like crazy last night. I mean, there's equal shots across the board, right? All right, I think we have our case hit, and it looks like a Tecmo Bowl. All right, here we go. Tecmo Bowl. Wow, Jalen Hurts Tecmo Bowl.
Wow.
And that goes to the Eagles 1 spot.
That's amazing.
Let's go. Eagles 1 spot on the Jalen Hurts Tecmo Bowl.
Sean.
And look at this. Bucky Irving autograph. 186 for the 6th spot on the Buccaneers. And then we have Giants again, but not rookie this time. Tyrone Tracy for the 6th spot, numbered 76 for the Giants. Then we have Monungai for the 5, Alan Lazard. Chargers, Deshaun Hand, 56 for the 6. Vikings, Justin Jefferson, 99 out of 99 for the 9 spot. Colts with the Travarius Ward, which is 25 out of 50 for the 5. Then we have Dylan Gabriel and Kenneth Grant on their jerseys. Yeah, that Elway Tecmo hits hard. All right, y'all. Again, let me just show you something. If you need to watch replays, you can watch replays. But there's so many cards that are loaded. These are all the numbered cards and hit cards here.
There's another stack like that too.
Yeah, there's 2 stacks like this, and all the other ones that still need to be done. And this, again, we're not gonna go through all those, but you know what you hit. You can rewatch it on YouTube if you need to. But let me go over the hits on the stand as a little recap here. And we'll go over these because there were so many. Again, we can do something similar, and I'll always, for now, try to keep jumbos and a full case of those delights because those delights smack too. They're the best. They're the best product right now for hits, even though it's super expensive. There were 3 cases. We did get 3 case hits too. Well, really 4 because the Prism was 2. Looking back at that Prism, it was really good as well.
Night, Piney.
All right, I'm just going to go over some of these. So in that Prism case, too, this is nice. There was that Tyler Warren Prism RPA for the 5 spot. The Judkins Browns was the 1 spot. Then there was St. Brown for the 1 spot for the Lions. Malik Neighbors for the 5 spot. Travis Hunter, congrats on that, Jags. That was the Ice And that one was number 23 for the 3 spot on that. Then Jalen Milrow for the 6 spot, not numbered. Bucky for the 6. Emeka went to the 2 spot. Congrats on that, Travis Hunter. First on print out of 10 for the 1. This George Pickens was first on print out of 2 for the 1 spot Cowboys. Jaden Daniels, 15 out of 25, so the 5 spot. Nice Will Howard, RPA, 6 on that one for the Steelers.
Thank you, Mad.
There was Jared Goff for the 3 spot for the Lions. Achan for the 5 Dolphins. Scatabo for the 2 Giants. Tyler Shuck, rookie autograph for the 5 spot Saints. Then we had Abdul Carter for the 9 spot. This Chris Jones Mojo Chiefs was for the 6. Josh Allen Fireworks for the 9. Shadur for the 2 Browns. Devontae Smith, the 35 for the 2 spot. Joe Theismann autograph for the 7 spot Commanders. This Tyler Shuck autograph was for the 3 spot. So the 3 and 5 got Tyler Shuck. That was nice. Mahomes Orange Prism for the 1 spot Chiefs. Matthew Golden for the 4 spot Packers. Drake May for the 0 spot. Debo was for the 6. Bryce Young Blue Wave for the 8 Panthers. Drake London autograph for the 1 spot Falcons. T-Mac for the 8 spot Panthers. Josh Allen Prism, that refractor variation for the 7 spot Bills. Emeka Orange for the 4 spot. Then the Shadow Etch short print. Actually, let's show the short prints last. Let's go through all these. We'll show those last. We had Devin Achan again for the 5. Really nice Caleb Williams, too. 5 spot on that. Malik Neighbors for the 1 spot Giants. Garrett Wilson for the 0 spot Jets. RJ Harvey for the 2 spot Broncos. Tesla for the 8 spot autograph. Jackson Dart, congrats again for the 2 spot. Congrats, Wim. Tyler Shuck for the 6. Emeka was 15 for the 5 on that one. Tyler Warren is 189 for the 9 spot. Jordan Love went to the 0 spot for the Wim spot. We had the Frozen Fractor Shamar Stewart Bengals for the 1 spot. It was -1 out of 0. Luther Burden for the 0 on the camo. Drake May on the 0 for the Patriots. T-Law for the 6. Travion Henderson, I think there were 2 of these for the 2 spot. Matthew Stafford Purple Power for the 6 spot on the Rams. Another Travion on the 2 spot. Derrick Henry to 60 goes to the 4 spot for the Ravens. Charles Woodson Packers went to the 9. Tyler Algier Falcons went to the 2. Lad McConkey Chargers went to the 3. Ferguson went to the 8. T-Mac 4. Michael Penix went to the 2. It was 12 on the print. Chris Olave Red Wave went to the 5 Saints. Nick Emenwari went to his jersey number there, which whatever that was, 3 I think. And then this Abdul Carter Giants 4 spot with Tez Johnson on the 6 spot for the Buccaneers. Jim Kelly Bills for the 1 spot. Brian Burns for the 2 spots. Aiden Hutchinson Lions for the 0 spot. Steve Spurrier Niners for the 4. Dawson Knox for the 3. David Montgomery Lions for the 4. Bernard autograph for the Bills went to the 4. We had Dylan Sampson for the 8 spot with a Luther Burden for the 7 spot autograph. Then we had that Megatron. Megatron went to the 4. Turpin K-Sit Snakeskin went to the 9 for the Cowboys. Judkins autograph for the 9 for the Browns. Nice Jackson Dart Prism Purple Ice went to the 1 spot for the Giants. Danny Dimes Team Camo for the 7. Soy, are you still here?
So are you still here?
Okay. Tet for the 4 spot. JT Colts for the 3. Emenwari on this one went to the 6 Seahawks. This Tesla went to the 7 spot Lions. Colston Loveland, I see Soy. Colston Loveland for the 6 spot Bears. Joe Burrow 9 spot Bengals. Gotkowski Patriots went to the 2. Chris Olave Saints went to the 0. Jerome Ford went to the 4 for the Browns. Sam Laporta went to the 5 for the Lions. Mike Evans went to the 8 for the Buccaneers. This Tesla went to the 8. And then there was that Shadow Etch George Kittle for the 5. The Color Blast Milrow this spot was a $39 spot. They hit 2 autos too. The 6th spot for the Seahawks. And then there was the Jalen Hurts Tecmo Bowl for the 1 spot Eagles.
Wow. C9 and D-Fry. I saw a bunch of you chatting.
Thank you for
during
the
that time.
birthday
Thank
wishes
you.
out there. Okay. Soy. Congratulations. You won Shop the Stand. Let me go grab the stand.
You can shop the stand, pick a card, 238 fan. You're the star, it's time to shop. Shop the stand, hey!
All right, y'all. Again, Noah Primo tomorrow morning has football breaks, and I think he's doing some entertainment. Tomorrow night and Friday night, Noah and Kobe are going to do the best Bowman basketball breaks at a really, really good price here on TikTok. So if you like basketball or you like hearing Noah talk about college basketball, tomorrow night's the night. And then Mrs. and I are back on our normally scheduled program Saturday night. I do promise we'll do one of these breaks, and I think I have an idea of what I'm going to put in besides Prism Hobby. So I can't always do Prism Hobby in that, but we can once in a while. But I got a good idea. All right, so here's your choice. So we have a Judkins to 18. This is for Soy. We have a Jaden Daniels on that Prism laser. We have a Jamar Chase 3-color patch. There's a rookie Freddie Freeman here on that Bowman. Also a Caleb Williams on that Prism laser. There's a Drake London on that green Hyper rookie, numbered back there. Bo Nix Silver Variation rookie. Jordan insert from the late 80s. We have a Herman Moore Lions autograph. A Travis Hunter optic autograph, if you believe. A Lawrence Taylor gold out of 50. And a Jordan Addison clear mosaic, which was a short print.
Wow. Good cards.
All right.
Okay, Soy, you're up.
Soy, you get any of those?
Travis.
Soy, let's go, Soy. So that is Soy. That is a Travis Hunter rookie optic autograph. Congratulations on that.
Nice.
For the free. You are welcome. Congrats. And again, yeah, Fresh. We're trying to keep good cards on the stand for y'all for free. Again, thank y'all for hanging.
Hey, Vahala.
Don't forget, you can watch replays on YouTube anytime you want. I'm actually